Oh man, yeah, I just look.
You look like a douche.
I look like a colossal douche. I admit it. You know, like remember when 3D movies first like became a thing, and everyone would take their glasses and they would pop the lenses out and they would just walk around.
Was that a thing people did?
That was a thing. That was like all over my freaking. What was it? I had a cousin who did it. I had a bunch of like friends who did it.
Why?
And, you know, it was just like. You know, it's like hipster glasses. You know, you don't need them. They just, you know, you just kind of have them for the aesthetic. And you know, and this is my way of saying we actually paid $4 extra to
go watch this movie.
To watch Pixels in 3D.
So yeah, we saw Pixels. You know, the movie that everybody's ranting and raving about, saying, "Oh, look how amazing Pixels is."
I have not read any reviews saying it was amazing.
Either. Yeah, that's my joke. See, it's called sarcasm.
Okay.
So we just watched a whole movie of not jokes, so apparently we can't perceive jokes when they're told. I'm really just as bad at fucking Adam Sandler, man. I think it's like the This is like the second or third Adam Sandler movie I've reviewed. I think the past couple of years, and fuck, I am so done. I'll be so happy when I never have to see another one of those goddamn movies, because at least if you go on Netflix, and which is an atrocity in of itself, means I no longer have to review any of these fucking movies, unless someone asks me to.
Yeah, unless you know you want to come by next week, watch Cobbler, or like.
I don't want to watch fucking Cobbler. Just fuck you. I'm not watching Cobbler. I have no desire. Zero.
Oh, man.
Okay, so. Yeah, this movie's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
This movie's pretty bad. I mean, it's not the worst Adam Sandler. Blended was worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, this is not a good movie. You know, like before, I was telling you this earlier, but like when I agreed to watch this with you, I was like, okay, you know what? I've seen this movie get absolutely torn apart. Maybe if I remain optimistic, I can find some shred of goodness or decency in this film, and the closest I got to that was Peter Dinklage telling the creator of Pac-Man he made Pac-Man his bitch. Like, you know, that's, you know, because that's the only line that made me laugh in the whole movie. Like,
I don't know how Adam Sandler gets the people he does for these movies. I have no clue. Sean Penn, Sean Bean is in this movie.
Sean Penn would have also been impressive.
Right.
But Sean Bean, Sean
Bean makes a cameo in this.
Sean Bean is a cameo.
Brian Cox is in this movie.
Really?
Where
was he?
He was the general.
Oh shit, yeah.
He's in a significant portion of this movie.
Holy crap.
And the entire time he's in this movie has this look in his face like, I can't believe I'm in this movie.
I'm just like...
Because that's just like, he has his eyebrows like he just looks depressed that he's in this movie.
Wow.
Adam Sandler does not give a flying fuck.
Yeah. Like,
about anything.
He has confirmed this in interviews. Like, you know, he has actually officially said that some movies he will actually change the scripts for just so he could go on vacation and somewhere.
That's the only reason Blended exists.
Really?
Because that's so he could
that was in Africa. Yeah, I remember.
The nice part of Africa. Let's point that out.
The nice part of Africa. It's just
like the fancy resorts and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like the parts you actually want to visit.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're like in a private charity event, in which case you do very good thing. I don't want to get until they want to
charity is good.
Yes.
Adam Sandler is
People who work in Africa do very good work.
Yes.
My point is that Adam Sandler's not charity work. He is Adam Sandler.
He's just kind of chilling, and every once in a while he shouts cut, and then he just like
he doesn't like
he's like
he doesn't even pretend to act at this point. He just says lines and like with flat face the entire time and
just
kisses hot chicks.
You know, and I kind of like. I don't know, like, I feel like the other actors are kind of catching on to that a bit.
Except for Kevin, what's his last name?
Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith.
No, Kevin Smith's Kevin James.
Kevin James, Kevin James is
Kevin
not
Smith
really
did
trying
Clerks,
here. Peter Dinklage is kind of trying, but
Peter Dinklage is, you know, you can tell he's trying his hardest, but you know, with this kind of script, there's not a lot you can do with it.
I don't know, it's like, Peter Dinklage, god damn it, man. It's like, I want to like you in more shit, I do, but I will give them credit. They did not go for the short jokes.
Yeah.
That is one prop I will give them.
Yes.
They did not go for the obvious short guy jokes.
They will make fun of the British, the Native Americans, and just about every minority you can squeeze Rob Schneider into, but they did not make short jokes. So
I mean, like, it's the shtick that is in every fucking Adam Sandler movie, where, like, the loser nobody ends up being is the cooler, better guy than the people who work their ass off to make a career out of their lives.
You know,
which is a common thread.
I kind of find that interesting, because, like,
kind of ironic when you think about it.
Was it like everybody's just like, Adam Sandler did it? Like in the movie, like every time he saves the day, it's like, Adam Sandler did it, Adam Sandler, and then like, you know, meanwhile there's this lady who makes the weapons. That is the only way he's able to do any of this.
Really does the majority of the work.
Man, whatever, fuck her.
Yeah.
You know, just kiss Adam Sandler at the end of the movie, pick up your paycheck, and you know, be on your merry way.
No, this is the thing that I noticed. Like Adam Sandler does a lot in his movies is the fact that he'll make a point to make these successful people that work hard and do a lot of the good stuff. He did this and That's My Boy too. He'll beat them down, make them look like the worst people imaginable, and make the loser who has done nothing with his life seem like the much cooler and better person.
Yeah.
It's a disturbingly common thread through Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, it's just, Adam just...
It's like, fucking Adam Sandler. I am so tired of him. But problem is, like, his movies are guaranteed to make money, because so it's like, that's why they keep making it, except for this one. This one bombed.
Yeah, this one, like, bombed, like, hard.
Yeah. So hopefully this is, like, a signal that maybe people are catching on that some movies are really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like, I don't get why people like this shit.
I don't know.
Like, I mean, I kind of get why the little kid in front of us liked it, because, you know, the CGI was nifty, and there were some cool explosions shit. I'll give props. The action scenes were decent.
Yeah, they were actually
shot.
Not bad,
but everything else, it's like, this is just painfully stupid.
Yeah, just every time,
stupid.
You know, like, every time they had, like, every time between action scenes where they would, like, you know, start talking and having dialogue, I would always just, like, take off my glasses like this and just kind of rest my eyes for a moment.
You and I were both doing that. I developed immunity to bad movies at this point. You have not developed that same immunity, so I think I got more enjoyment just watching you just go, fuck. God damn it. Listen to you go, stab him. No, don't put the swords down. Stab him. No, fucking stab him. God damn it. Stab him.
I was actually saying that, like, under my breath.
I know, I was listening to you, I was laughing, because, like, there's this whole incredibly stupid subplot.
Yeah, where Josh Gad, he,
Is that, that's the actor. I don't like Josh Gad. I'm like, even as best, I don't think it's particularly funny.
Yeah. Really, the only thing I liked him in was Frozen, and even that was just kind of...
I forgot he was in that.
Yeah, he was the snowman.
Yeah.
And,
but even then, like, he had this whole thing where he has this, like, his crush on this virtual character.
She looks exactly like Elektra, by the way, from, like, Marvel comics.
Just replace the blonde hair with black hair.
Exactly.
Good to go.
Yeah.
But anyway, so eventually at the end of the movie, she turns out to actually come up in pixelated form, which somehow turns into human form.
Yeah, that's...
For no fucking reason.
You know, I mean, everyone else is all pixely and shit, but, you know...
She's not.
She's real.
And then... They have this big, huge fight scene, and then it's like, I can't fight you, and I can convince you to love, and all that shit. Meanwhile, I hear you going, no, stab him.
Yeah, because she's got a sword, like, right up to him, and I'm just like, yeah, stab him.
That would have been a great twist.
That would have been the most interesting, you know, if... That would have been my positive thing for the movie, if, you know, if she stabbed him. Like,
that would have been great.
That would have been fantastic. I would have applauded.
I mean, I've seen the short this movie is based on. Yeah. It's a good short.
Yeah, the short is very good. You know, watch Pixels on YouTube, the original short.
This is loosely based on.
Very loosely based on.
Because, you know, it was never meant to be a feature-length thing. It was just hey, here's a kind of quirky little concept. You make it into 5 minutes, which is about as much as you can really stretch material out of.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can almost stretch this for 2 fucking hours.
Was it 2 hours?
It's like 1 hour and 48 or something like that.
Yeah, holy shit.
This movie's way longer than it needs to be.
Wow.
It filled with dumb Adam Sandler, not doing it much of anything except just I'm saying quirky things, but I really don't want to act, so I'm just going to say with a straight face.
Yeah, he just kind of like,
this is the most of the acting I'm getting. I'm not really exaggerating. Even that eyebrow raise is a bit much for Adam Sandler, so I'm just going to have a straight face, and this is about as much you get for an hour and 45 minutes, as I'm going to say a quirky line, I'm going to leave the room, going to act like Spurious Mug and Jackass. And, see, notice how I'm not stopping, noticing how I'm still talking. That's really all of Adam Sandler's dialogue that go parts of this movie. And yeah, I'm gonna stumble here. I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna make out the hot chick bye.
And
I'm gonna laugh.
I'll talk awkwardly to someone, and they'll like say something that's all equally awkward, and then the whole thing will just be really uncomfortable.
I mean, it's better than That's My Boy Adam Sandler. He goes, I'm gonna do this obnoxious accent for 40 like yeah, 2 fucking like, 2 hours. That's My Boy was 2 hours. I'm still angry about that movie.
Oh man, yeah, I can really see you're like getting really tense all of a sudden.
Sorry, That's My Boy is still bar none the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, I just noticed you had lights and I wanted lights too. Okay.
So I guess if I'm gonna pick an Adam Sandler, I want to sit through for an hour. I don't want to sit through either one. But if I have to pick one, I'd rather go. Hi, I'm Adam Sandler. Hi, I'm Adam Sandler. Whooshy, 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 doing all that shit.
Oh man, like.
So again, it's kind of pick your battles.
You can either watch
what Adam Sandler you want.
Yeah, it's just. Oh man, just just the whole movie. It's just.
Sorry, I'm getting That's My Boy Vietnam flashbacks right now.
Yeah, man, I
Nugget pocket, fuck you.
Oh man, I have to watch That's My Boy now just to like
watch my review of it.
So I can just kind of
I'll send you the link because it's better than watching the actual movie.
Yeah, okay.
Because then at least I cut out the worst of it.
God.
I think in that review, that's when like I actually lost my shit. I actually tore open a button-up shirt on camera.
Are you, really?
I did this. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna go watch a movie this bad, I'm gonna go all the way. So there's actually a scene of me in slow motion with like kind of the line we have now, where like the dim shot in the background is going, rip.
Oh my god, I gotta watch that.
Granted, I should have been in better shape before I shot that scene. Admittedly, I look back and now like, oh man, I really should work out harder.
It's probably better you than me. Because, this review would be called Wookiees Gone Wild. And,
don't go bringing Wookiees into this. We already got that in this movie, too.
Oh, yeah, there was a Wookiee!
Where Kevin James in a Wookiee mask for no fucking reason.
Gets a Chewbacca, like, I got it, like, what was it? He won in the movie, he won the Chewbacca mask in a claw machine. And I just want to point out that this kick-ass Chewbacca mask is amidst all this other shitty prizes that you would normally get in a claw machine. Like, somebody for shits and giggles dropped a Chewbacca mask in there, just like, watch him get this.
I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, it's like the concept's so bare bones. Basically, aliens take on classic arcade forms. They call arcade people to fight them because apparently, doing this translates into boom, 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 handling recoil and fire. There's a lot of aim and bullshit.
There's just a lot of shit in this movie that makes no sense.
It's like, I'm pretty sure the Marines can figure it out.
Yeah, there was a scene where they're fighting Centipede and they got like 40 Navy SEALs or something firing these laser cannons at them,
and they can't shoot for shit.
Yeah, and they for some reason can all of a sudden not shoot for shit. And then all of a sudden, like, Adam Sandler, who I'm pretty sure has never held a weapon in his life, just kind of jumps on and starts dominating everything. And I'm just like, 40 Marines or one Adam Sandler with, like, Josh Gad stepping in. And I'm just like, why? There's just so much crap in this movie that makes no sense.
Oh yeah, I mean you're gonna get through that Adam Sandler movie.
What was it?
Especially Adam Sandler movie taking on sci-fi.
Oh yeah, what was it? There was a part where Kubert. By the way, Kubert's in this movie. He's
I've seen, like, I want the Wreck-It Ralph Kubert, where at least he didn't talk.
Kubert sounds better when he can't talk.
This just sounds like Jar Jar Binks prepubescent.
He sounds like Jar Jar Binks chipmunked on helium. Like, like that's what Kubert sounds like in this movie, and he's just so goddamn
If Jar Jar Binks was part of Alvin and the Chipmunks, that would be Kubert in this movie.
Dinosaur.
Oh god, that's a hard one.
Sorry.
I'll give Olaf credit because I don't remember the actor's name.
Josh Gad. Yeah.
He actually sings okay.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have
If
a
that's
bad
his actual
singing.
voice.
Yeah, assuming that is his voice at all. Like.
So I was like, hey, he can.
Yeah.
This is like another case of Adam Sandler just does not want to let go of the 80s and 90s or like 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Because apparently the soundtrack is all like Queen.
Like, yeah, the soundtrack is like a bunch of Queen and I forgot, but it's a lot of very classic rock and like 70s rock and a lot of stuff like that.
Really, I wouldn't have a problem with.
Yeah,
except I feel like Adam Sandler's Adam Sandler just ruining it with his.
Yeah, like the music kind of fits in because it's arcade stuff, so it's like okay, like I tolerated it.
It's kind of like how like when I saw Ant-Man, I had a little girl in the front goes, okay, ants are cool now. So this one's like, damn it, Donkey Kong isn't cool now. You ruined something else for me, Adam Sandler. Fuck you.
Oh man.
Now I've heard like in real life, Adam Sandler is the nicest fucking guy in the world.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard he's a really cool guy.
But he has no talent other than that. Like no talent.
Either that or he's just like
he just does not give a shit.
Like, he just doesn't exactly understand how to kind of change, to better suit the audience.
He has no desire to. Every movie he makes money because so why try?
He's
people will go
admitted
see
he has no
shit.
motivation anymore. So
I mean I'm glad you're with me on this one, not Patrick, because if Patrick is in here, I'd resist an urge to murder him now.
I was actually kind of thinking we should have had Patrick in the back seat or something.
Fuck that.
I would love to have him.
I love Patrick, but no. Now, me and Patrick are good friends, and even though we yell at each other a lot on camera, we're still good friends. I want to make that clear.
Okay.
Because after I even threatened to skull fuck him, and back in Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
That's my favorite part of that review.
See, I make a million of these reviews. No one ever talks to me about him afterwards. I make one review of Patrick. I threaten to skull fuck him. That's when everyone goes, "Hey, buddy, I saw your review." It's like no one wants to see my good reviews where I praise movies. They want to see movies where I yell at people.
Yeah, exactly.
Because again, it's a case for That's My Boy. He goes, "Hey man, I saw your That's My Boy review." Really, you didn't see the Die Hard review where I said that was a really good movie? Nope, That's My Boy. That's my boy. I work hard, people. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Despite I'm just being a jackass making vlog videos for the most part, I work hard.
Yeah, you do work hard.
I'm just a little appreciation of the good things. It'd be nice once in a while. Instead, I get I get no comments on any of the videos. I get 18 comments because I don't think Superman vs. Batman looks good.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Yeah, I'm just compared to some of the other stuff you have told me that I'm pretty sure would get way more hate mail than that. This
is the one who goes, "Fuck you, man. Fuck you." Noah comments where we made Bible jokes for the entire thing.
Oh,
no
man.
angry comments. I say, "Hey, this movie might suck. Fuck you."
That's pretty much like the internet.
Granted, I'm making it sound worse than it is. I mean, I didn't get straight up "fuck you." comments.
That's the thing. Though.
I got a lot of anger. Yeah. Well, you're seriously underestimating these movies. And here's all the reasons why you're wrong. But here's why they're doing this. No, you're just pointing out all the reasons why I have a problem with this.
Yeah, but it's
some of them make good points.
I guess part of it is kind of because you're I would imagine your intended audience probably has a closer connection to comic books than Jesus.
Fair point.
Call me crazy, but I don't think your audience goes to church every Sunday.
Oh wait! I do have to bring this up though. Back when I did the Anchorman video a couple years ago, I did get one comment from some religious woman.
Oh really?
Who said, and I'm not making this up. The comment is still there. You can find it.
Okay,
that says, "Find Jesus, you potty mouth." A real comment that I got.
Yeah, man.
Anywho, I don't know why she was looking up videos of Anchorman.
Yeah.
I felt I need to comment on it.
She's just... Maybe, I don't know, maybe she has a mission against Anchorman where it's just she has to...
Find Jesus!
It's just I need to find the root of the sinners. Anchorman really got the most of them sinners.
Are all Bible people Southern voodoo priests in your world?
That's what they sound like.
This house is clean.
This house is the cleanest house I ever seen.
I was going more for a poltergeist thing. But...
Oh yeah, poltergeist is just That's how I read religious comments on the internet. It's in the southern.
Send
like,
all your hate mail to Matthew Reed.
I'm sorry if you are indeed a southern black religious woman and you.
Well,
don't
where
like
did black come into this? You fucking racist.
I'm not. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, that was racist. All right, I'm willing to admit that. Okay.
Okay. I mean, granted, the woman who left this was black, but.
God.
At least I think so, based on her profile picture.
I'm just digging myself deeper into this thing.
So pixels.
Pixels. How do cheat codes work in real life? I have
no idea. That was another question I had too.
I just assumed he was. Okay, yeah.
So there gets to the point where they have to get Peter Dinklage, who was like the original Pac-Man world champion, who beat Adam Sandler as a kid.
Yeah.
Because
he was declared world champion after one game.
Yeah,
like one game tournament, and was apparently never disputed after that.
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah.
But anywho, so they bring him, they get him out of jail to help with this mission because they need gamers to do this because of course they have all the technical. And we've talked about that already.
Convict because
reasons.
Whatever
they explain it, but it's like whatever. I don't dumb joke.
Just say you would have robbed a liquor store and I would have believed you, but they had like a much longer explanation than that, and I'm just like, okay.
Either way, Peter Dinklage.
I took a moment, took off my glasses.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was like, "Oh, Peter Dinklage, man, you deserve better than this."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your performance in Destiny was atrocious, but you deserve better than this.
It's just like, what was it? I don't know how he keeps getting into movies like this and like Knights of Badassdom and like.
I don't know.
Destiny is just like Peter, if you're watching this by some bizarre celestial inky-dink,
give us a call. We'd love to hang out.
Us. Yeah,
we would love to hang out.
Yeah, let's meet up, Pete.
You can sit in the back seat. You can totally remove you.
Yeah, sit in the back. We'll talk shit about whatever else is coming out soon, and
that would be amazing.
That would be so fucking cool. Just have.
Grant is actually in the new Michael Fassbender movie, Steve Jobs.
Really?
Like he plays an extra. He's actually in the trailer. Like it's like
shit.
Like a blink and you miss a shot, but he's in there.
Holy shit!
So we're like, dude, call Fassbender, get him in here.
You gotta get Michael. We gotta invite Magneto to our reviews.
Damn right.
That's
dude. Best review ever.
We need to give him a helmet and the helmet and everything, just like Michael Fassbender. Like just do the whole review as Magneto.
I want Michael Fassbender. If we're gonna Michael Fassbender do this jackass review team with us, we're just gonna just have him chill out. We're gonna have a couple beers. Hang out with Michael Fassbender.
We will.
Dreams. Never gonna happen.
Dear Diary, today we prayed for Michael Fassbender and Peter Dinklage to sit in our back seat and talk about movies on the internet.
Fuck you. You sit in the front seat. Michael Fassbender, Peter Dinklage. You sit in the front seat. You're getting the back.
If Peter Dinklage and like Michael Fassbender came by, you would like stick me in the trunk and just do the review.
Damn right.
I would.
So I'd just be like. I'm just in their corner going, yay!
And I would just be shouting the whole time, just
Dreams.
like, are they saying something funny yet?
Yeah, dude, you're missing it.
Just like,
we've gotten this huge
I just like shout, just like, I loved both of you in X-Men Days of Future Past. I thought you were fantastic.
It's like, guys, I put you both on my list for top 10 Marvel movie villains. This is actually true.
Yeah.
I put both of them on there. It's like, hey, guys, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Pixels. One gigantic tangent aside.
Yeah.
So Peter Dinklage somehow translates these cheat codes into a Mini Cooper as he's trying to chase down the real life version of Pac-Man.
I don't know how that works. Like,
neither do I.
Like, was he just like? I just think he was driving through buildings or something. Like,
so he's trying to keep he's going super fast for no fucking reason, and apparently it's because of cheat codes, and which makes no sense.
What probably would have been a better way to do that would be if he just like actually had no idea what he was doing because he was so used to using cheat codes. That actually would have been like a shitload better than this. Like,
that would have been better, or he just got like one of those light guns and shot it out the window.
Yeah, I mean that also would have been a good idea. Just like
that would have also qualified as cheating, so that would have worked. But
yeah, but
we need our dramatic moments. So
just okay, drama and shit.
Yeah, well, Adam Sandler going, okay, I'm gonna race over to Pac-Man now. I'm gonna try to get him. Yeah.
It's like, okay, Pac-Man, it's just you and me. I'm gonna make a left turn here,
and I'm gonna save the world and maybe make out with some hot chick that I paid for later. And I feel so bad for these actors. I feel
bad. I really do feel bad.
Like, I mean, I don't. I've heard Kevin James can do good things. I've yet to see it.
Like, Kevin James is not bad. Like,
no, he is. He is now Zookeeper.
Yeah, Zookeeper.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 1 and 2. Anything Grown Ups 1 and 2.
What was it? There actually was a movie that I haven't seen the entirety of, but I did see like little clips of. I don't remember what it was called, but it was where he like got into. But it's where he was like this former college wrestling champion. And he got into UFC so he could like raise money for their school's music program. It's basically The Warrior meets Nacho Libre. But it's actually like, you know, from what I was watching of it, because I just kind of like, my sister was watching and I walked into the room, and from what I was actually watching, like, it was actually not that bad of a movie. Like, you know, like Kevin James is actually, you know, a pretty decent actor. Like, yeah.
When he wants to be.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
and so can Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
like,
Adam Sandler too. Like
Adam Sandler can act when he wants to. He hasn't tried in like a decade.
Yeah.
That sounds like,
you know, like, I just think Adam Sandler just really needs to be in a movie that is not a Happy Madison production.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it comes down to. Is like he's making money doing shitty, lazy work. Yeah. I mean, like, even like if you heard the shit with what's going on with the Indian movie he's got, the Western he's got going on right now, and all the Indian bullshit. That he's like
Native American. This is why we get hate mail, or this is why we don't get hate mail.
Hey, you know, he's probably. Yeah. I'm willing to bet Adam Sandler is calling them Indians, so I think it's fair game in this one.
God. Okay.
I think this is fair game for that one. So
right.
Give me some credit on that.
I'll mull it over.
Fair enough. But either way, it's better than with the fucking names he's giving the Native American characters. What was one of them? Like,
I don't know. Like, I just heard about it. I never like read the article. I'm just like
Beaver on Face or something like that. I think
fucking serious.
Something like that.
Oh.
Shit like that. So you think any jokes I make are bad?
No.
I mean, you're the one that was talking about religious Southern black women for horror. So trying to pin me as the bad guy here.
I'm not trying to. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're tied on the race.
We're not tied, motherfucker. I use a slightly less PC term. You just like demographed a whole group of people there.
Okay. I don't know, maybe we'll watch the rest of your videos. Next video, I'll just like bring out all the dirt on you. And this one, you said this word.
Just call Muha, he can tell you.
Alright, okay.
He's called me accidentally racist tons of times.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really have much else to say about this.
Yeah, Pixels, I don't... You know, like, everyone says it's a bad movie. Turns out they're right. Yeah.
You with your optimism night, like, I was going...
my attempted optimism failed miserably, and, yeah, that's just kind of the end of it. How about them previews, huh?
Yeah, let's just talk about trailers, because this movie. All right. So we got a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
A couple I'm curious of just because of how bad they look. I got the trailer for Shaun the Sheep again. I got this trailer yesterday too. What do you think about that?
Okay, like I kind of have a like Aardman Productions are kind of like my guilty pleasure because I know they're very kid friendly. They're very they're geared towards kids, but I just kind of still really enjoy them. So
that's fair.
I'm willing to give Shaun the Sheep a chance. Like, I'll probably watch it, probably not in theaters, but, like, if it's on, like, Netflix or something, or if I pull it out of a Redbox, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it doesn't really appeal to me all too much. Like, I do like the claymation style, I have a lot of respect for it, but I liked the fucking Silence of the Lambs joke, which I didn't catch.
So funny.
Which I didn't catch the first time I watched it. Because it just feels like they're in this pen.
They're walking through the pound, and there's like a
cat and like the Silence of the Lambs like plexiglass thing.
And it just looks at him like
the cat just goes. It's like, okay, that was a funny joke.
I still like that. I still like that dog afterwards.
The dog was just like. He's got like those big red eyes and shit.
I love that.
That
just makes me laugh. I've seen that trailer a million times now, but I still laugh at that part. It's just so goddamn funny.
Then we got a trailer for Alvin and the Chipmunks 4 Road Trip.
So I'm willing to partake in that review if I'm not doing anything else at the time.
Okay.
Because I've seen the other 3 Alvin and the Chipmunks movies, whether I wanted to or not. So. All
right. I know Patrick really wants to go see it.
Yeah, you know what? We'll just have Patrick.
No, I know. That'd be too infuriating for me.
Yeah, okay.
I need backup with that if I'm gonna take out like Alvin Chipmunks.
I'll be your backup.
There you go. Yeah. All right, that might work.
You, me, and Patrick.
I know Karina's also volunteered to go see it.
Yeah, we'll make it a special. You know,
yeah, we'll get like 4 people to go see Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Yeah.
So, God, that would be amazing. We get 4 people to go.
Yeah, that would just.
I can't. I can barely get 1 person to go finish Shades of Grey. I can get 4 to go. I can get 3 to go to Alvin and the Chipmunks 4. For Christmas, no less.
Yeah, just. Like,
although, like, it all
I'm
depends.
not looking forward to it though.
It all depends if Patrick actually makes do an ordeal. See if he actually pull it off.
Yeah.
Which case I'll have to.
Yeah, it also depends on if I'm doing a show or not at the time. But, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, so, and then we got the Pixar movie, The Good Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Which, I'm curious about it.
Like, yeah, I'm actually, like, you know, the first trailer for The Good Dinosaur, I was not interested at all.
I thought, like it provided
it provided very little. And, like, you know, from what it did provide, you know, just kind of the really cartoony look of the dinosaur, and I'm just like, you know, I don't know, but
I'm not 100% sold on the look of the dinosaur either.
Yeah, but the more recent trailer, you know, it made me curious. I mean, like, you know, this actually might be interesting.
I mean, the environmental effects are astoundingly good.
Yes.
Like, I mean, the more you see it, like, it's like, this looks so damn good that it's scary. It's
exactly.
Like, it is getting scary how good the CGI is getting.
Yeah,
the animation is getting.
Like, yeah, the animation looks fantastic. It's
I mean, look at the leaf. It looks like a real leaf. Yeah. Like, it's the line between, like, reality and animation is starting to blur.
Like, yeah, it's kind of got a very simple premise to it, but, like, you know, still, like, I mean, like, you know, you've all seen, like, newspaper comics about cavemen and dinosaurs, you know, Gary Larson kind of stuff, but this is, like, kind of that from a very different kind of viewpoint. So, you know, that on its own. I mean, I'm a little
concerned that the dinosaur kind of sounds like Littlefoot.
Really? Oh, yeah, he kind of did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see where that's going.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's one of those things, okay, it looks really pretty, but what happens when the characters talk?
I don't know. That's a good... Is there even going to be... Actually, yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is dialogue.
They did speak.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like kind of maybe it's like an opening of Wall-E kind of thing where there isn't much talking.
That would be interesting.
Like, you know, very bare minimum talking. Because, like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's also... Yeah. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. Yeah. As long as it's in their cars, I'm good. But,
yeah, as long as it's not cars, I'm good. But with the amount of inspirational music that's playing in the trailer, it's probably not going to be cars.
Just saw Larry the Cable Guy. Larry the Cable Guy shows up out of nowhere.
He just like he's like a fucking old ass T-Rex or something. And he's just like, let's get her done. Let's eat this dinosaur. Prilosec, I'm gonna eat afterwards. And it's just like squeezing a Prilosec at it.
I'm like shriveling more to a ball where you do that. Okay. So anywho, there's something I was gonna say. Oh yeah, because it could be like Epic that came out like a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Like the trailer looked absolutely gorgeous.
I love the trailer. Yeah.
Like it looked absolutely gorgeous until they spoke. Because then that's when the movie went downhill. It's like, if this was a silent movie, like it's that's based on body language and animation, this movie would be amazing.
Exactly.
But no, they talked and they ruined everything.
You know, like really, I just feel like, you know, like one thing I would have loved to have seen in Epic would be like, you know, like more like you know, like it's too focused on these are the good guys, these are the bad guys. But like I want, like, you know, if there was, but like the thing is like, you know, both the sides were based on different parts of life, and if they put more emphasis on the life aspect as opposed to the good and evil aspect, I feel like it would have been already a much better film.
You mean like Strange Magic?
Huh?
You mean like Strange Magic?
I've never seen. What is that?
That was the George Lucas anime movie that came out earlier this year.
Really?
Yep. It was terrible.
Oh. Okay.
No, that was my joke. It's
Happy Life Day, everyone.
Yeah, really. And then we got The Secret Life of Pets.
I kind of want to watch that.
I don't know.
Like,
it's made by the same guys who made Despicable Me 1 and 2. And
Yeah,
Minions, and I've never been a huge fan of either one of those movies.
I don't know. The trailer made me laugh a lot more than most trailers do. So I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
fair enough.
I'm interested.
Fair enough.
But,
Like, as
you know,
Louis C.K. in it. It looks like
Yeah.
he's picked a bunch of stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, if Inside Out can get Louis Black, we can get all the rest of the comedians.
Louis Black in a Pixar film. That's
Louis
down
Black
to me.
in Pixar movie was amazing.
I know. I loved Inside Out. I loved that movie so much. Louis
Like,
Black did a great job.
Louis Black stole the show.
He did. Like Louis Black, just the whole cast I felt was very fun to watch.
Oh
Like,
yeah, Inside Out was one of the best movies
Oh
of the year,
man,
hands down.
it was fantastic.
It might be my number one movie of the year.
Yeah,
if I'm
maybe.
thinking. Like,
Maybe,
then we
yeah.
got this one I want to see just because I see two actors hamming it up, and I just want to see what they're gonna do. Pan.
Oh god.
I have no idea what Hugh Jackman is doing, but I really want to see it.
Yeah, just like like from what I gather from the previews, like it's interesting. Like I thought the Pan preview was interesting, not the preview itself, but the preview before the preview. The preview had a preview.
Like, it had an intro. It's one of those
Hugh
trailers.
Jackman and like two other guys who were in the movie. And they were just like, this is the preview. We hope you enjoy the preview for Pan. And I'm just like,
you've got a few of those before.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Hugh Jackman. Thank you.
I don't know. Then we have Hugh Jackman and like whatever the fuck they're doing with him. I don't know, like some weird makeup costume, feathery thing. You go,
Yeah.
welcome to Neverland. Whatever the hell he's doing.
Yeah, and just
It's like if Wolverine was on crack
Yeah.
for like a day.
man, like what was it? The
Maybe some
man,
X-Men
like,
prequels we don't need.
I don't really want to watch Pan, but really because like they said what was it? I have a love-hate relationship with the preview of Pan because like on one hand the special effects look fantastic and they make Neverland look gorgeous. Like seriously, like there's some really imaginative stuff in there.
I mean, I kind of wish they had more practical effects, but
Yeah.
that's Monday we live in.
Yeah, but on the other hand, they said that was actually not it. On the other hand, they mentioned the words "chosen one," and that's just a kill me sign for every fantasy film.
Yeah.
I hate chosen ones so much.
The
like
prophecy
no one
and
ever
all
saves
that
the
shit.
world because they want to. Like,
Yeah,
they
right.
they're always chosen. Like you just bug some guy and just like you have to save the world. Man, do I have to?
Because it worked out so well
I'm
for
just-
fucking what was that movie? Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, God.
Which is getting a sequel. Because
Yeah.
of course it is. At least Tim
It
Burton.
is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh Jesus!
Tim
Christ.
Burton's not directing this one though, which is probably for the best, to be honest. And granted, it wasn't his fault. I don't blame Tim Burton
Yeah.
for that movie.
I'm just.
I don't know. So either way, for that,
like-
and whoever's playing Captain Hook, I don't know what kind of accent he's doing, but he's doing this weird kind of voice like this. Which is
I'd love to hear Wes do that voice. Like,
I don't know.
I think
You
Wes could pull that. I
You
don't
could
know.
probably do that like this. I'm Captain Hook.
I'm Captain Hook.
Like I don't know. He's like trying to be
Why
like
do
the.
they not like this place? Crocodiles. Oh shit.
It's like if the Fonz was a minor. A minor, E-R, not a minor, O-R.
It took me a moment to catch into that. Like, I'm pretty sure he is a minor in the show.
He is. Like,
he's
like a
high
slaver.
school. Just, all right.
This is like, hey.
Do Hugh Jackman as Fonzie. It's like, hey!
Anyway.
Way!
Welcome to Neverland!
Okay, now do Adam Sandler doing Fonzie A.
Hey.
B, C, D, E, F, G. Am I right, guys? It's funny, right? Okay.
Or if he's doing That's My Boy, Adam said, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's right, guys, right? Yeah. That's not entirely off either.
Oh, man. Like,
Bougie. Sandler. Alright, and then we got, speaking of Adam Sandler, Hotel Transylvania 2, which, to its credit, doesn't look like the worst movie ever.
yeah.
I've heard the first one's decent.
Yeah, the first one was Adam Sandler actually being funny. So I know there's still like talent somewhere deep within him.
When he's not
somewhere in there is laughter trying to get out. I don't know. You just don't want to picture. Is it because I said Inside Adam Sandler, or like?
Well, I was thinking that before. Thank you. Thanks, asshole.
Yeah,
That's all you think.
That's why you have me around, Mike.
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent towards it.
All right.
I'm not like actively opposed to seeing it, but at the same time, I'm not really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's just kind of.
And then
I'm
we
just
get
surprised Mel Brooks is in it.
Oh, Mel Brooks is in it?
Mel Brooks, yeah, he did. Yeah, did you hear? Like, what was it? They were like saying, like, oh, we got to get Dracula's dad, and then.
Oh,
like,
that was Mel Brooks.
Yeah,
Oh,
he sounded just. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that was Mel Brooks.
Oh,
yeah.
I won't be the first person that Adam Sandler sucked the joy and talent out of
God.
for his movies. And then the last trailer we got was Goosebumps. We got 7 trailers.
Oh man, yeah, we had a lot of trailers.
We got Goosebumps, which is the first time I've seen this trailer in theaters. I'll say. Why are people looking forward to this movie? I can't figure out why, because I guess it's like nostalgia.
It's
and
probably nostalgia, but like I think like the real appeal of Goosebumps was there were horror books,
they were campy horror books.
They were campy horror. They were like Stephen King kind of horror books, but like
no one's gonna praise them for their epic writing style.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, really cheesy, really dumb. I mean, I remember the werewolves. I remember watching the direct-to-video movies of the Goosebumps books.
I
remember the one with the werewolf scared me when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah,
I can watch it now and laugh my ass off.
They're very like Stephen King writes Twilight Zone kind of.
Pretty much, more kind of like just like young kid.
Yeah,
like I said, Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah. But like I don't think from what I see of the trailer, I don't see them doing that. It looks like they're more pushing for an action movie.
Yeah, it looks like they're doing like the Scooby-Doo shit they were doing way back in the day.
Yeah, the Scooby-Doo 2 thing.
Scooby-Doo 2. I got a lot of vibes from that.
Yeah.
Which apparently no one on Twitter agrees with me on.
Really?
Yeah, or at least no one commented on it. I was like, hey, is anyone else getting Scooby-Doo vibes from this? And nothing. I guess no one.
I'm just gonna step away from this one. I don't want to talk. I don't want to start anything with this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna like walk away real slowly.
Yeah, you cowards. I don't know. That's why I say I know it was like, okay, that's a movie that exists. I'm gonna go see it. Fine, whatever. It is what it is. That's Jack Black in it because what else is he doing these days except Kung Fu Panda 3, which is a movie I'm actually looking forward to.
Oh man, I still gotta see the second one.
Yeah, go watch the second one.
I should.
Yeah, that's it. You got anything else to add to this? So Peter Dinklage.
Hold on. I'm getting something. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
So Peter Dinklage, Michael Fassbender, if you want to come on the show,
there's 2 back seats. We'll clean them out for you. We'll clean one out. Okay, we'll clean them out for one of you, I guess. Just, fight over it.
You're fired.
Okay. I'll get out of the car. I'll just step out of the car here. All right, see you.
See ya. See you guys next time. We'll be back tomorrow on Paper Towns. See you guys. Don't worry, he's coming back. He's good.
Okay.
He's good.
He's my ride.
Yeah.